Tomorrow, swimsuit do's and don'ts.
Also, can you depend on your child's car safety seat?
Plus Sharon Stone and Charlie Sheen.
On Good Morning America tomorrow.
Brown will be our guest. We'll talk about cataracts and cataract surgery. We're throwing in a little square dance as well here on the Old Mike and Moby Show.
Stay tuned. Today's Old Mike and Mogi Show is brought to you by the Kansas Orthopedic Center in Wichita, 1507 West 21st Street, healing the pain, keeping your body in motion. And by a sponsor. Wow. Applause. Hello, everybody.
Yes. In-studio guest
Welcome
today.
to the Mike and Mogi Show with John Wright filling in for old Mike, who is at, what, Country Takes Manhattan?
Something like that.
And
he's in the big city.
With all the big country stars, I
Yes.
understand. They are all there.
And we'll probably hear and see a lot more about that visit, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. He'll
He
be
knows
telling us all about it. I guess he's giving some big seminar today on how to be successful in country radio, and nobody knows about that more than Mike Oatman.
He's the man.
Yeah, he is. Anyway, he will be back with us on Monday. Today, filling in John Wright, as I said. And, boy, do we have a house full today, or a
Yes, we
studio
do.
full. We have Russian folk dancers. We have Dr. Kenneth Braun from the Braun Eye Care Center, and he's going to be talking about cataracts and cataract surgery. And an audience over here from Louverture, is that right? All right, give a big round
Let
of
'em know
applause
you're
to
out there,
Louverture
kids.
School. Who's for Louverture? Did you? Some of the kids in the little tees we call it were actually dancing in
They
the
look
open. Did
pretty
you
nice,
see
too.
with the
Yes,
folk dancers?
They were in tune, in step.
They took some of the kids out of the audience from Louverture, and they were doing Russian folk dancing. They were pretty good too.
Not too shabby. You know, that last time I was on the show, I promised to bring you a picture,
Yes,
and I have that picture.
you do.
You want to see it now?
Where is it?
Let's see.
Well,
You
I'll
wanna
tell you
wait till
what.
later?
Yeah, let's wait and show Mike and Todd because they'll want to see it too.
But
We'll show it a little bit later.
are you
Keep
sure it's
people
safe?
watching.
Okay, it'll
Yeah.
be safe. Mike and Todd. Okay.
Right now, we want to see the people who really know how to do this Russian folk dancing. Our performers are called, I don't know if I can say this correctly, Lesnaya, Сказка, right? Yes, they said.
did.
All right. They are just one of 4 Russian dance groups who are going to be performing tonight at Century 2. Let's see them in action right now. Lesnaya, Сказка.
Here
Here
we
they
go.
are. that it? Or are they going to do another one? Looks like they're going to do another one.
Мы веселую березоньку поем, запоем, мы умеем ее четвером, умеем шестером. Мы ходили, не спросили, он играет от кого. Может быть, в этой шестере нету дрони моего. Очень весело играет мой дрожку гармонь, мой умеет, всего пылает, как огонь. Я по бережку ходила, берег осыпали стой, задушевно я в них ловила, но ведь смекались. Мы смеем того, водили друг на друга, не глядим, ты народе, кровь, Бог, без народа посидим. Все выпела, все веселилась, все плясала и плясала, до что какие-то сбились. Игрока за уважение назовем картину строй. Я за тебя схватила за половину свой. Нам не нравится, ребята ходят, не влюбляются, знают, гордость перед нами, вот это стараются. Ой, Галя моя, Галя, чернобровая, всех ребят поцелуй, девушка медовая. Как попала в гору, вырубала корни,
With 38 years as Wichita's volume car dealer, Davis Moore has seen good sales months and better sales months. But in May, Davis Moore is going to break all records, and that means money savings to you. We're ready to deal with deep discounts and special purchases. Select from new cars, trucks, and vans, and the finest used cars in Wichita. Get a record-breaking deal during the history-making month of May. Shop any of the 12 Davis Moore locations and see what a difference a dealership can make.
Welcome back. We have Lyudmila Shakhnova, who is with us. She's one of the dignitaries and with the Russian Cultural Office. Now, you may wonder how we're going to communicate with Lyudmila or any of the dancers either. Well, we have David Glassner, who's the translator for us today. He works with the city of Wichita, from Wichita, and you learned Russian how?
In government service as a diplomat involved in disarmament in the former Soviet Union.
And when was this?
1985 through 1990.
Oh, did they know you were there, or was this a sneaky assignment?
They knew I was there,
Oh,
but I
okay.
do enjoy my work now more than then.
What are you doing now? What do you do for the
Hosting
city?
these Russians, I work for Central Inspection, and I'm involved in municipal code enforcement.
All right. Ask Lyudmila, why is it that we're so lucky to have you in Kansas? Why would 106 Russian performers come to Kansas?
Почему все здесь, в Канзасе?
Это только благодаря тому, что наши департаменты, ваш департамент коммерции, ваш губернатор Джан Фини и наш губернатор Александр Беляков договорились заранее. Вот мы здесь.
They're all here as a result of an agreement which was signed last year by our Governor Finney and Governor Belikov of the Leningrad region to have such a cultural exchange between our states. And all of these performers are here now as our end of the exchange is taking place. Next year, Kansas performers will go to the Leningrad area and perform for them in a similar way.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yes.
And David, what about taking care of over 100 dancers and performers and carrying the beautiful costumes and scenery? How's that work?
за столько музыкантов здесь. Это вопрос к мне. No, it's been an absolute pleasure, as a matter of fact. With the help of the Kansas Department of Commerce and Housing, we've been able to find host families at every town that we've performed in who have, with open arms, greeted our performers. They've spent the night with them, and that's really what the cultural exchange is about. It's not just the performances, but it's the ability of the performers to view American life as it really is.
So, can we get some impressions really quickly?
Какие у вас впечатления вообще?
Самые прекрасные впечатления, даже они превзошли то, что мы ожидали.
Only the best impressions, and they have far surpassed our expectations.
How's the food?
И что касается еды и пищи?
Еда и пища прекрасно.
Very
Погода
nice.
тоже.
The weather is also just fine, just like in St. Petersburg.
Big smile went up on their faces. I wonder if they tried McDonald's or not.
Many times. Были ли в Макдональдсе ресторане?
I want to just ask the dancers if you'll come back, and we want to ask them about these instruments, some of them.
Okay.
Can you come along? And
Что касается инструментов, есть
now,
вопросы?
there was a great big guitar.
Контрабас.
that
Пожалуйста,
somebody was-
возьми.
What that is, and-
That is a bass balalaika. It's the same instrument as the smaller triangular instrument, which is also a balalaika. However, this is just the larger bass version, just similar to how we have a violin and a contrabass. Same idea.
All right, let me come over and let's find out who this is. What's your name and what is your hometown?
Меня зовут Андрей Краев. Андрей. Я из маленького поселка, который находится рядом с Ленинградом.
My name is Andrei Krayev, and I'm from a very small town not far from St. Petersburg, Sosnovo.
And how did you learn to play this thing? How old were you when you learned?
Откуда вы знаете играть контрабас?
Я очень давно уже играю.
I've been playing the contrabass for a very long time.
It couldn't be a very long time because he looks sort of young.
Ну, такой молодой человек невозможно, что...
Я в школе начал.
As a student in school, he started playing.
All right. Now, there are smaller little guitars. Can we take a look at one of those or those?
Маленькие балалайки?
Okay, we'll find out about this one. Let me go bring this out. This is called what?
Balalaika also. That's just a bass balalaika. This is a balalaika.
And tell me what your name is and where you're from.
И как вас зовут? Откуда вы?
Меня зовут Зоя Арнаут. Я из небольшого поселка недалеко рядом с Санкт-Петербургом.
My name is Zoya Arnaut, and I'm from a very small village also not far from St. Petersburg.
And is this a relatively easy instrument to play, or does it
Легко
take a lot
ли
of training?
играть?
Я могу немножко показать, это очень легко.
It's a very easy instrument to play. I'd be happy to show you.
Mogi, she has another instrument strapped on to the back over here. See what,
Okay,
what
let's take
that
a
might
look
be
at that.
over here.
А какой это инструмент? Как называется?
Этот русский народный инструмент называется домра.
This is a Russian folk instrument, and it's called a dombra.
Это самая маленькая домра, есть еще большие.
The smallest size of dombra that exists. There are larger variants.
Can you play a little bit of that so we can hear that sound?
Можете ли играть немножко для нас?
And then what does she have tucked in her apron?
А что здесь есть у вас?
It's not dueling banjos, but it's close.
Это тоже...
These are the
We're going to
spoons.
hear a spoon number, I think, right
That's
now.
correct.
All right. Okay. See, we didn't know Russians played spoons.
Да, мы даже не знали, что русские умели бы играть.
Oh, we thought just people in the Ozarks did that.
Yes. Oh, we have something that looks a little familiar over here.
Okay. Oh, an accordion.
An
Well, we're going to
accordion?
hear it all because it's time for the spoons number, right? We're going to hear. Can you ask them to get ready for the spoons number?
Пошли. Играть?
Yeah? Okay.
All right.
Here they
The
are.
spoons.
An appointment. Kansas Orthopedic Center, healing the pain, keeping your body in motion. Floor $12.50, in the balcony $8.50, and children 3 to 12 $5, and the proceeds go to pay their tour expenses in Wichita. You can imagine those are sizable for 106 people traveling.
That's correct. That's correct.
So it goes for a good cause, getting to see this kind of entertainment, and a rare treat for us in Wichita.
The only thing I want to add is this is the final performance anywhere in the state. So they're done after this evening, so this is your last chance to go see them.
So after this, back to Russia.
After this, it's back to Russia.
Well, are they ready to perform another number for us?
They are ready.
Do you know what it is?
We'll see.
Ask what it is.
Как называется эта песня?
Деревенька.
What does that mean?
The Woods.
Okay, here they are. Street. Well, we should mention quickly before we go, I know it seems like kind of the star of the show, and he's been with the troupe since the beginning.
That's right. The individual that just gave the solo on the xylophone-like instrument.
Call him forward. What's his name?
Valentin Skutachenko.
Where are you from?
Откуда вы?
Я из Соснова, Ленинградская область, сельский учитель.
He's from the town of Sosnovo, from the Leningrad state, and he's a teacher.
And a teacher.
Phys ed teacher.
And like you said, you were telling me these are involved in all different
That's right. We have many
professions.
different professions represented in the group here. They do this as a hobby, this musical thing. During the daytime, we have a medical doctor, a policeman, a mailman, several teachers of all kinds.
Unbelievable.
And they get together 3 times a week to do this because they enjoy it.
Oh, they're fabulous. Tell them thank you very much. And will they play out for us today?
Yes, they will. Спасибо вам всем и начали.
All right. And be sure and catch them tonight at Century 2. Thank you all so much.
Начали.
Речки, речки, да по тихой речке, ой, ладо, ладо, ой, ладо.
Today's Old Mike and Mogi Show is brought to you by the Kansas Orthopedic Center in Wichita, healing the pain, keeping your body in motion, and by Traditions Furniture, 3224 East Douglas, under the big green awning.